Yes.
Yeah.
What do you got here?
That is that's steak, spinach, and mashed. She's gonna have shrimp. We actually we have quite a few.
Oh, nice.
This one is it's Faith for Fit meal prep, and they're our meal prep, one of our meal prep sponsors for the NPC West Coast. So they're helping us out with our prep for the Puerto Rico.
That's awesome.
Man, it's been a huge help.
I'm sure, huh?
Yes, absolutely.
So are they local, Chris, or?
They are they're in Bakersfield.
Okay.
So they're relatively local. And actually, if you can remember NPC West 16, that'll save you 10% if you use the promo code.
There you go.
That's one thing we do with all the shows is
Mashed shrimps and asparagus and mashed sweet potato. So it's really yummy.
And how do you actually have them custom made for you? Because obviously hers are different than yours.
So actually these are our diets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I do all of our diets. I developed this basically this spreadsheet. There's another page where I type in our body fat, our weight, our height, our age, all these stats,
Okay.
our activity, our workouts, and it calculates exactly how many calories you burn per day.
Wow.
And then you figure out what your goal is going to be it a body fat goal, or if you're gaining, a weight goal. And then it will calculate to the 100th of a calorie exactly what you need to achieve that goal. And I found, I tried time and time again, that it is exact.
Wow.
I actually gave this to Charles Glass, and Charles Glass uses it, and he's like, dude, nothing has ever worked this well before.
Wow.
So
You're big on spreadsheet, you were telling me before.
Yeah, I love
Chris
this.
for everything.
Yeah. Ask Louis. He's like, you got a spreadsheet for that? Yeah.
Nice. Oh, we're gonna let you guys eat. That looks yummy. I'm gonna eat my peanuts and shakes since we're all dieting here. All right, cool. Oh, yum.
It's yummy.
It looks better when
And
it's
I
cooked.
add some seasoning, usually. Or...
Some cinnamon.
No, seasoning.
Oh, seasoning.
Yeah.
Well, dude, that's not a lot of carb, Chris.
But
No, it's like 4 ounces.
now I will just use hot sauce or maybe salsa.
That's very nice.
Oh, we got to cook some sweet potatoes.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Fridays.
And the protein ice cream.
Protein ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We're gonna make.
We could make that for you.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, we'll let you guys eat.
Alright, we're gonna make our bodybuilder friendly ice cream
Oh
here.
yeah.
So tell me what you're doing, man.
So I'm gonna start with some
Cashew milk.
cashew milk. And we're gonna use Iron Mag Labs Complete Protein. This different proteins make it different consistencies, and I found this one is a nice consistency. It makes it thicker and creamier.
How much milk do you put versus how many scoops of protein?
Yeah, that was about 16 ounces of the cashew milk,
Also 2 cups, okay.
and I'm putting 4 scoops of this in.
Okay.
I'm gonna put about a cup or so, maybe 2 cups of egg whites.
That's a lot of protein.
Yeah, as you can see, nothing goes in this but protein.
That's right.
Oh, this is open.
And then I put a touch of baking powder in it just to make it a little thicker. And to make the flavor stronger, we put pure cocoa powder in. And this is also a vasodilator, and it's going to help release growth hormone. And then we've got stevia, which I put a bunch in.
The sweeter, the better.
Sweeten it right up, especially when it's cold. You know, it needs to be more sweet.
Yeah.
So we put a bunch of that in. Run it up in the old Ninja. What's that?
Did you break it?
Maybe.
Oh, there you go.
And over here, we have the ice cream maker.
Oh,
Yeah.
Excuse me. She doesn't remember how.
Because you always.
I know. I come up with new concoctions all the time. You can use like almond extract, or the other day I used orange extract with vanilla protein. It made it taste like an orange dreamsicle. Remember those when you were a kid?
Yeah.
So you pour this in. And in about 20 minutes, we'll have some ice cream.
Oh man.
As you see, nothing bad went in it. It's just protein powder and egg whites.
Yeah, the only carb you have is from the cashew milk, but it's not.
And that's
not a lot.
about a total of 60 calories, which
Wow.
we're going to split between the three of us. So it's going to be 20 calories each
Wow.
from the cashew milk. Because it's unsweetened cashew milk.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're in the desert and it's warm, I take my 6-pack bag ice and just put it
There
on
you go.
top. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Protein powder, ice cream, basically.
Oh my God.
Egg whites, like totally.
There's no carbs in there. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you're supposed to like put it in the freezer.
We don't do that.
We
It
don't
goes
do-
straight from the machine to our mouths.
Exactly. If you want it to be like that hard, consistency you get out of the store, then you would do that.
It looks pretty hard right now.
Yeah, this thing is so cold that if you don't scoop it out right away, it freezes.
Wow.
But,
Very cool.
Okay, I know.
I know what's not to like. Look at that.
Bye, friend. Like a little pig, but I love it.
this grilled cake so much.
Wow.
Cookies and this? Oh my god.
Yeah, you just need Oreos in there.
It tastes so good.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Your diet's not so bad. It's okay.
Yeah. It's all right. I don't know how these guys did it in the 60s.
Yeah. All right, guys. So DaveMadMax 6, and we'll do a little live update with Chris Menes about the upcoming West Coast Classic. Just 5 short weeks away now. Chris, are you getting excited?
Yeah, it's gearing up bigger than I ever could have expected. I guess the word's getting out that it's a new show compared to how it used to be. People really liked what we did at Frigno. They like what we do at Tahoe, and they know where they're going to see that same kind of product here. And I work to bring in new things every show, and I think people are curious to see what new things there's going to be. And of course, there's a bunch of new things. It's a new venue. It's a new city. We bring in a full gym for the back pump-up room area. I just bought incredible LED screens for the stage props. Let's just say they're expensive. Put it that way. I'm having them manufactured in China right now. So there's a lot of new stuff. People are enjoying a lot of. This has been real popular. This is the second place medal. This is my favorite. The way it came out. Just
Wow.
we like to do stuff different. It's unique. And actually, when you look into this, I'll show you one more time. This is actually the venue. Then this is the skyline of LA. And this is actually Mount Baldy in the background. So it actually has a lot of meaning to it.
You did the same thing with the Frigno medals too.
Exactly.
There's a meaning behind.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It gives it some soul.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then the expo is. I never thought it'd end up being as big as it's turning out to be. We'd originally wanted 10 or 15 vendors, and we're going to put them in the lobby. But now we're well over 30 vendors. I think we're about 35 vendors right now.
Wow.
I'm adding at least 3 a week at this point.
Wow.
So we did rent that expo space, which is next door. We're probably going to end up having 40 vendors. Jay Cutler is going to be doing a seminar. Bojana is going to be doing some posing clinics. We also have a nutrition clinic from some of the experts at Clark's Nutrition. So games, raffles, prizes. I just talked to 6-pack bags yesterday. They're going to kick us a bunch of 6-pack bags
Oh wow.
for prizes, and that's all at the raffle. And of course, the expo is free. So even if you
Wow.
don't come to see the show, you just want to be inspired, you can come and enjoy that, get to meet some of your favorite celebrities and get your samples and learn something.
Talk to me about Lonnie. He must be ecstatic about how. I mean, talk to me about not only Lonnie and how happy he is, but your competitors pre-registry are through the roof right now compared to.
Yeah, we're actually the show. We have more competitors now. We have over 130 competitors registered with still 5 weeks left to
That's
go.
great.
So we're probably gonna end up with close to 300.
Wow.
Put that in perspective. Lonnie had less than that last year. at last year's West Coast Classic.
Wow.
So
He must be so happy, huh?
You know, Lonnie was nervous at first. He does, you know, he's been doing this for a long time, almost 20 years, and the idea of moving venues and doing all the things that I do, which is both, it's expensive, takes a major time commitment, and for him it felt like a big gamble because, you know, I spend well over $100,000 on every show I put on. But I'm showing him that this money is well spent. If you invest in the competitors, you invest in your show, it does come back. And it's not just going to come back this year, it's going to come back in the future. And the best part of all that is as it grows, as we get more and more support, I'm able to pour more and more back into the shows. So the shows get better and better year after year.
Talk about the expectation from people, because we were talking a little bit off camera, and you have people telling you from one show to the next, I can't wait to see what you're getting next year. So it's a lot of pressure for you.
Yeah, it's definitely everybody said, what's Chris going to have new this year? What's going to be new this year? So I always have to step up my game. And you may have heard me say this before. I'm like any good bodybuilder. I always want to bring a better package to the next show. And that's what we've always done. Every show I've ever put on has been bigger than the one before it. Our stage has always been better. I've come up with usually more vendors, more competitor perks, more activities. Better communication, you know, better website, better, easier booking process. We added teeth whitening backstage at the NPC West Coast. We're just doing,
God.
you know, we're always looking for the next cool thing, and you know, our trophies are different. You know, the Frigno trophy is one thing, the Tahoe trophy, and the NPC West Coast trophy is going to be something special too.
Talk about the live stream, which is huge scoop.
Yes. So like all of my shows, you can watch them online, and this year it's actually been brought to us for free, thanks to Car Fitness. They're actually located up in Rancho Mirage in the Palm Springs area. And you know, he's seen what we do. He's been to a lot of shows before. He's a competitor himself, and he's a doctor. So he's got some great products. He saw what we did and said, you know what, I'm going to underwrite this, make sure it's free for everybody.
Wow.
So he'll be running that live web stream. You'll see links on our page, but it'll also be on his page, carcellularfitness.com.
Oh my God, that's awesome. So any fan all around the world will be able to watch the show.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so cool.
And we're seeing that when I look at my demos now, my demographics now. New York City is one of our biggest markets.
Wow.
And that's, you know, obviously it's LA, it's San Francisco, but seeing things like Chicago pop up big time and New York pop up big time, and international cities pop up quite often. It really shows that we're getting put on the map, and I guess we're doing something right.
That's awesome. Well, 5 more weeks to go. I'm doing your show. I'm very excited. And then Jay's going to be there. I think the whole entire community is going to be there. You know, all entire Gold's talking about it. So I think you're going to get a lot of support also, which is nice.
I appreciate that, you know, because we couldn't do it without everybody.
All right. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.